All right, man. So tell us your name and if your DJ name if you have one, and what brings you here today, man.
So my name is Apollo X, my DJ name.
That's awesome.
And
okay.
I just came here just to play and get my name out.
Yeah, so you rocked it out, man. So you have some obvious influences to us here in the room, but tell the people who might be listening at home kind of how you got into this and who's been kind of teaching you the ways of DJing.
So I got into it, but I had a few apps on my iPad, and I started getting into it.
Okay.
And then I actually invested my car money, $500 into Dogecoin, and then it hit up one night, and I sold, and then I got like $3,000, and I got a bunch of equipment.
Okay, and then you decided to put that into DJ gear, right?
Yeah, not a mixer, just like a drum pad kind of.
Okay, are you trying to like make beats and sounds and stuff too?
Yeah, I made a few beats, but I don't like publish it.
Yeah.
I just kind of
same
play it.
Me too. So what are you playing on today?
The DDJ 400. And
was there a reason you decided on that in particular?
It was the least expensive.
Least expensive of the options you were. Yeah.
And I watched a few videos and it said it was like the first beginner mixer you should get.
Your like musical style. How did you decide on that, and where is that coming from?
So it actually came from my uncle Matt.
Okay.
He's the one who like put me into all this.
Was it your uncle that made you kind of want to get into this?
No, well I wanted to get into it, and then he started teaching me a bunch of things. So I kind of just stuck with it.
So then go back to like how you funded all this. So you were saving money to get a car?
Well, yeah, I took some money out of my car money.
Okay.
And I put in $500, and then it went up one night, and I just sold it.
So instead of saving all that money for your car, what made you feel so strongly about taking some of that money out?
Because I had a bunch of car money, and I was just thinking about taking just a little bit of it, and just to see how much I would make.
Oh, so it was a gamble, and then you wound up making some money, making some quote coin on it, and then you were able to flip it into some equipment?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So like as far as DJs, what kind of music do you normally listen to?
Like techno, dance, electronic, stuff like that.
So then as far as a style of DJ that's out there right now, like who do you kind of see yourself being like?
Probably like Fisher and like Mala, kind of like mixed.
Nice. You know, this guy works with Mala all the time, right? So what is your future plans? Like, what do you want to do? Is this just going to be something you do as a hobby, or something you want to grow into a little bit bigger opportunities for yourself? Or
yeah, I kind of want more opportunities, and my goal is to one day play at Tomorrowland.
It's a pretty good goal.
He's got better answers to these questions than like half our guests.
Yeah, you're answering these questions way better than most of the grown-ups that are like 3 times your age that come on this show.
So I came and watched Jordan over at Mark's, and I was blown away, right? We said a few things, critiqued little things here and there, and I'm blown away. Like, you came and you nailed this. And one thing I noticed is your discipline. Are you ready to be on a stage?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe like a few more shows like this, and then I'll be ready.
Like this?
Yeah, like just like a few like online, but then I'll be ready.
Okay.
So a couple beats too, right?
Yeah, I guess so. something like that.
What are you doing next week? Yeah.
So where do you see yourself in about 5 years?
Probably like on stage performance, maybe.
I'm blown away.
So, right now, out of all the DJs out there, who would you most want to open for?
That one's hard. Probably like Fisher or Chris Lorenzo.
Chris Lorenzo, why does that name sound? Oh, he's on our breakaway.
How long have you been doing this so far?
I started mixing at like 10. That's where my name comes from. Like Apollo is like the Greek god of music and dance,
Okay.
and then X is like the Roman for 10.
Yeah. So more than a year, a little bit more than a
Yeah.
year. What would you, so far, now that you've been doing this for a little while, what do you feel like you struggle with?
Like sometimes like when I get new songs, I have to like know the songs and like know like what to do.
Mm-hmm. You're not sure what to do with the new things that you add to your library?
Yeah. So it kind of takes some time for me to actually like try other songs with it.
Okay. What about skills-wise? Like how far are you into mixing? Like do you know what the sync button is? Are you manually beat matching? Are you counting? Like how much of that stuff are you doing so far?
I'm doing most of that stuff.
Are you really? Okay. How difficult is that stuff for you?
Not too hard.
Have you ever played an instrument before?
No.
No? Okay. So that's cool. So I was going to say that's kind of the hardest part. Like once you wrap your head around that, everything else just gets really creative. And one thing that I noticed about your playing is that you're already very creative in your mixing. You don't just, like a lot of us, probably even in this room, when we were starting out, we're pretty guilty of just mixing like 16 or 32 bars into each other very smoothly and slowly. And sometimes that's a great idea, but you didn't stick with one thing. You tried a lot of different things, and I thought that was pretty cool. So I just wanted to say that.
Jordan, when you get famous, don't forget about your daddy.
I won't.
Okay.
I'll welcome you to the stage.
Thank you very much. I'll be your bodyguard. But I've been here the whole time. I've watched you on your little iPad with your apps, just doing those, starting with those. I saw you, with the, what is it, the 303s?
Mm-hmm.
What else? What's the other machine?
Drum Brute Impact.
Okay, so he's got those two. I saw you using those with your little helmet on. Which helmet did you have on?
Oh, it was a Halo helmet.
Halo helmet. So he's working on his outfit or uniform right now. So, are you? Oh yeah, we're already thinking branding. But I want to thank Uncle Matt Freeman because without him, this probably wouldn't have happened. I mean, he's putting hours and hours into it, and I know the invoice is coming, so I don't know how much it's going to be, but I'm sure we'll be able to take care of it. But both, myself and your uncle are very, very proud of you, and just keep doing your passion, doing your dream, and you're going to go far. You've already gotten very far.
1 year?
Yeah, 1 year.
I got
1
this
year.
thing like last Christmas.
Yep. Santa Claus brought him that for Christmas, and here we are. So we're all, yeah.
If I can give you one bit of advice when you are playing, keep your face out of the computer.
Okay. Yeah, I'm working on that. Everything
that I saw from first time I saw you to now, like, I'm amazed, but that's the only thing that I see, just interact.
And to reiterate what Tony's saying, trust your ears. I can tell by watching you, you know the tracks. Don't worry. Let your ears be your eyes. Don't worry. You know where the cue points are. You can hear them in your head. You can count. Become more dependent on what you hear, and that'll give you more opportunity to be in the mixer and be involved in the moment and get the crowd involved too.
Just like your Uncle Matt, you have a standing invitation to come back. So I can tell that you're very ambitious with this and that you're going to want to try new things and stuff. So as you start exploring this, if you start coming up with new sounds, if you start wanting to use your drum machines, if you know anything that I've got something new to share, just hit one of us up, hit Uncle Matt up, hit Tony, however you want to get a hold of us, and we'll come do it again. One thing that we like to do here on the show is kind of watch people's progression, kind of follow their journey a little bit, especially when we get in really early when they're just getting started. We think it's really neat to show that to our audience because it encourages them, because there are other people like you that watch us. So we would love to have you back. Just let us know when, okay?
Yeah, I'll be back. I'm working on another playlist, so
awesome.
It won't be too long.
Let's do it, man.
Man, it's like you've had some ups and downs. You're just absorbing everything that we're all telling you, and I'm beyond proud of you. And the progress you're making is just record speed, man. It's like you're gonna go far, and your mind, like you're so open to playing the new stuff and some of the old tracks, the acid. You kind of don't stick with just one genre, and man, I mean, you'll be on the festival lineups in no time, and maybe me and you will even be doing some back-to-back sets. Yeah. So I'm proud of you, brother.
Thanks.
Keep on spinning.
I will.